Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Well, I caught a little bit of Hannity, I thought, and Eric Bowling was filling in for Sean. I guess Sean's on vacation. In either case, Eric had a number of guests on with different topics. One of the guests that he had on was talking about the prisoners in Gitmo, the radical Muslim extremists. They're getting better health care than the VA administers to the veterans in the United States. Is that insane or what? They're also talking to I guess a police detective out of Florida who was talking about the corruption that takes place at the Veterans Administration. Not only with the staff itself, but also with the patients. Where as soon as they fill a prescription for some heavy narcotics, they're trying to sell those to other veterans. Pretty crazy. But what was most revealing, I thought, was when they brought on Senator Rand Paul. And Rand Paul said that the congressman in California, Darrell Issa, had uncovered some interesting information. During 9/11 in 2012, when Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods were fighting for their lives and the lives of all of those that they ended up saving, you know, those 34 witnesses that have disappeared into the Witness Protection Program. Well, when that was all going on, the White House and the administration were communicating with YouTube. With YouTube. As the battle is raging in Benghazi and our military personnel are being slaughtered, sodomized, and killed by these radical extremists, the administration's dealing with YouTube to make certain that YouTube highlights the video of that trailer that the guy in California made. You know, the one that they blamed everything on. How insane is this? Instead of dispatching support to try to save the lives, Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods were in an 8-hour battle before they were killed by the extremists. And what's the administration doing? They're making certain that Obama is not shown in a bad light just prior to the presidential election. You talk about sick people. These people are ruthless and they're heartless. They don't care who they kill. They don't care who dies, just as long as they get what they want, which is power. It has to end, folks. It really has to end.